鹿児島県は曽於市出身、リズこと大森日和さんによります。願いと使命、そして道しるべです。大森さん、よろしくお願いいたします。
皆さん、こんにちは。本日は iBS 49期生による日本を世界に英語スピーチライブにご来場いただきありがとうございます。最後にスピーチをお届けするリズこと大森日和です。よろしくお願いします。さて、皆さんにとって今日はどんな一日でしたか？私の同期生による素晴らしいスピーチを聞いて感動した人、お昼においしいご飯を食べて幸せを感じた人、すでにスピーチをやり終えて達成感に浸っている iBS の仲間たち、たくさんの人にとっての今日があと数時間で終わろうとしています。今日が幸せな日でも辛いと感じた日でも、それでも明日はやってきます。でも誰かにとっての明日は来ても、あなたにとっての明日は来ないかもしれない。あなたにとって今日が最後の日かもしれない。そう考えたとき、皆さんは今日という日を必死に生きることができていますか？今を生きるあなたに伝えたい願いと使命、そして道しるべ。どうぞ最後までお聞きください。When I was a child, I had a habit of giving up easily and avoided unpleasant situations. During my early piano lesson, if I made too many mistakes, I would become frustrated with my failures and give up, resulting in getting scolded by my piano teacher. The same things happened in my beloved brass band club. I couldn't get well with the teacher and other students, but I never talked about it. And just believed that nothing would change even if I did, or that I couldn't change myself. Eventually, I blamed others for my decision to give up on the brass band club after 7 years. I've been running away from various things. When I was struggling with the speech manuscript for this winter, I realized, why am I able to make such an effort when running away has become a habit for me? I suddenly remembered the Himeguri student camps in Okinawa that I had researched before. In the closing stages of the Pacific War, during the Battle of Okinawa, the Himeguri student camp in Okinawa was mobile as nursing personnel to provide medical care to injured soldiers. It consisted of 214 teachers and students from the Okinawa Normal School and Okinawa First Girls High School. The Okinawa Army Hospital, where they are stationed, had makeshift bunk bed in structure like an air raid shelter. Students not only treated injured patients, but also dealt with things like maggot removal and burial of the dead. Additionally, they courageously crawled on their hands and knees through the gunfire to fetch water from a well outside the shelter, but often the water was contaminated with blood. Outside the shelter was battlefield with great shooting, while inside it was a hell filled with smell of blood, sweat, and feces, along with the voices of suffering patients. They endured each day in such a harsh environment where exhaustion and sleep deprivation put them on the verge of collapse. They faced the realities of war, the patient in front of them, and their responsibility with utmost dedication. As the Japanese military's defeat in the war became imminent, the student corps was disbanded, and the members were forced to evacuate the shelters. the injured student who couldn't move was reluctantly given milk laced with potassium cyanide. Those who left the shelter wandered through the warden without weapons, leaving behind friends who were shot and killed, and friends who were covered in blood and crying out in pain. And then the war ended. Out of the 214 Himiri Student Corps members, more than half, 136 students, lost their lives. They must have been tired of the daily nursing and hardship of war. They were probably many nights when they wanted to run away and cry. However, what allowed them to overcome those difficulties was a willingness to face what they had to face. What I lacked in the past when I chose to run away was the willingness to confront something. Now, most of you here must have something to face, whether it's studying, work, or household chores. Are you truly looking at those things you need to confront and chasing each day? Are you not running away from what you can do and what you should do by saying, it's troublesome, or I don't want to do it? Every human has seen their dislike, and naturally, no one wants to willingly experience that pain. But is it right to transform our daily life into a mere resistance of running away? Time has its limit. A day has 24 hours. A year has 365 days. In our lives, although we don't know when, there will inevitably be an end called death. Yes, we are living within limited amount of time. Therefore, please confront what is in front of you, the people in front of you, and most importantly, yourself. While being grateful for having this day and living in the present. Sometimes you may find yourself lost in choosing your path, and you may suffer. But we have strength to overcome. So, when you feel exhausted, take a breath and rest for a while. But then, stand up again, face your struggles and yourself, and overcome them. Ahead of that, and by stacking up the todays that you have lived wholeheartedly. Ahead of that, there will surely be joy and happiness that only you can obtain. Please make your own life shine, which is unique and only happens once. That is the wish of those who have lived in the past, the mission of those living in the present, and the guiding light for those who will live in the future. Thank you for your kind attention.
ありがとうございました。では、アンドリュー先生、コメントをお願いいたします。
Thank you for a very wonderful, inspirational, and also honest speech. I'm sure it's not easy to give a speech in front of everyone where you have to talk about your past and your weaknesses and maybe things that you're embarrassed about, but I was very courageous of you to do so, and I was very proud of you for doing that. Speaking of the student corps in Okinawa during World War II, of course, the conditions were so horrible, but do you think, how did they find the strength to do it? I think we're all stronger than we realize. I remember when our older son was born, my wife thought, no, this is so hard, I can't sleep, can I go back to work, can we raise him? And I told her many times, it's not a question of can or can't, you just have to do it. And she was able to do it, of course I was able to help her. So I think your speech, with examples from your own life and from history, give a very good message that we're stronger than we think we are, and you can do it if you have to. But thank you very much.
Thank you.
では、竹内コメントをお願いいたします。
一番難しいものを選択して、そしてそれを発信する、でもしなきゃいけないっていうね、そういう使命感が僕らにあると思うんですけど、 沖縄があったからおそらく内地っていうのは、九州と四国と本州と北海道、これ内地ですよね。この内地は守られたんだという話があるんですよね。だから沖縄が守ってくれたと、逆に沖縄が犠牲になったというよりも沖縄が守ってくれたというそういう話があるんですけど、だからやっぱりそういう意味では鹿児島にも特攻の基地がありますよね。知覧と万世と鹿屋。でもこれすら満足に、知覧はみんな知ってるから映画になったけど、万世とか鹿屋とかあんまり知らない人が多いんですよね。だからこういうのもよく知りながら、で沖縄の本当の真実も知りながら、新しい時代に向かっていかなきゃいけないという僕らには使命があるのかもしれませんね。そういうのを君が見事に説明してくれました。とても素敵なスピーチです。ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。